Hello, welcome. Are you ready for some celeb updates? Fasten your belts. Nobody is safe from Taylor Swift's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl. Let's just state that fact right out of the gate. We've got Charli XCX, Blake Lively, the ghost of relationships past, and a fully reignited feud with Kim Kardashian that proves some battles are never truly over. This isn't just an album drop. It's a strategic, calculated cultural takeover. But beneath the obvious drama and the viral lyrics, there is a whole other layer unfolding. A series of hidden power moves that show Taylor isn't just creating art. She's playing 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Before we decode it all, I need to hear from you. What do you guys think of this album? Drop your honest opinion in the comments below, because let's be real, the reaction has been divided. She's receiving a lot of heat. Of course, there are armies of fans who love it, but I was on TikTok this morning, and the criticism is loud. There was so much anticipation. She announced it on her fiancé Travis Kelce's podcast. She dominated the news cycle. Other artists literally moved their release dates. And I wonder if some of those artists are a little bit relieved now that the album has actually dropped.
You always know it's a week before a Taylor Swift release when you see this many artists releasing their music. 70 plus people put out music today because they did not want to release the week of Life of a Showgirl.
I mean, the thing is, her album is doing numbers already. It's breaking records. But it's not getting that obsessive, unified, wall-to-wall support it typically would. I saw one person say, the Swifties are waking up. But you know what? There are definitely some songs I enjoy in this album. But the narrative around it is more complex than ever. And that is by design. This is the power move, controlling the conversation, even when it's critical.
I just listened to an album that had an entire track about Travis Kelce's Redwood Tree, a diss track for Charli XCX, and an affirmation for her friendship with Blake Lively.
And this leads us right into the first major power play, the personal takedown disguised as a pop song. Let's talk about the Charli XCX drama, because this gets personal. The background here is key. Maddie Healy, Taylor's ex-boyfriend, is in the same band as Charli XCX's husband, the 1975. When Taylor was dating Maddie, they were all in the same orbit, and the vibe was icy. Now, in her song Actually Romantic, Taylor sings, "I heard you call me boring Barbie when the coke got you brave." That line has gone viral. People are spamming it in Charli's comment sections. Honestly, I can totally imagine Charli calling Taylor a boring Barbie. But Taylor's clapback is a masterclass in deflection. The lyric continues, "High-fived my ex, then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote a song saying it makes you sick to see my face." Now this is brilliant because Charli's song, "Sympathy is a Knife," has the line, "I don't want to see her backstage at my boyfriend's show. Fingers crossed behind my back. I hope they break up real quick." It feels like a direct response. But here's the power move. Charli explained her song, saying, "People are going to think what they want to think. The song is about me and my feelings and my anxiety. It's defensive, it's internal. But Taylor? She reframes the entire conflict. She said, "Actually, romantic is about realizing someone has a one-sided beef with you that you didn't even know about." She flips the script from being a participant in a feud to being an observer of someone else's obsession. The move is, you can't drag me into your drama. I'm just here to comment on how pathetic yours is. She takes the power back completely.
The whole internet has been speculating that Actually Romantic is about Charli XCX and the feud that her and Taylor Swift reportedly had. Let's not forget that one of Charli XCX's biggest songs on Brat is Everything is Romantic. But I don't think that this song in total is about Charli XCX, but I do think that there are hints throughout the song that kind of layer in that talk about Charli XCX and the friendship that she has with Maddie Healy and his girlfriend.
But this album isn't just about settling old scores. It's also about strategically managing current alliances. And that brings us to the biggest head-scratcher, the song Cancelled and Blake Lively. Now, when I heard this song, I was super confused. It almost sounds like a love song to a friend who's been canceled. She sings about liking her friends canceled, cloaked in Gucci and in scandal, like her whiskey sour and poison thorny flowers.
I'm all for friendships being reconciled, but if Cancelled is about Blake Lively, then I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty disappointed. Not to be a hater, but I really liked Taylor Swift so much more when I thought that she'd kicked Blake Lively's loser ass to the curb. Some of the lyrics, they stood by me before my exoneration, they believed I was innocent, so I'm not here for judgment. To me, she's implying that Blake and or Ryan stood by her during her time of cancellation. Now they've broken you like they've broken me, but a shattered glass is a lot more sharp, and now you know exactly who your friends are. You know who we are, we're the ones with matching scars.
Now, let's talk about my favorite section of the video, because this is the nuclear option, the Kim Kardashian reference in her song, Witch Lie Tea, with the S's replaced with dollar signs. She includes references to Balenciaga sunglasses and a fat ass with a baby face. I wouldn't be surprised she included this, because in her album The Tortured Poets Department, she had the track Thank You Amy, where the letters K-I-M were capitalized. She's been building to this. You guys know their feud goes way back to that phone call that Kanye had with Taylor Swift, that they recorded and Kim released on Snapchat, in a way to try to make Taylor Swift look bad. If you guys do not remember that clip, I'm going to include it because it is pop culture history.
Second, hold up. Was Taylor defending Blake or dragging her? Because I for sure, I was like, oh my God, she's dragging her. But then I'm seeing all these comments that were like, no, she likes that her friends are canceled. Like, good thing she likes her friends canceled.
Remember on Twitter, Taylor said, that moment when Kanye West secretly records your phone call, then Kim posts it on the internet. And Kim wrote, wait, it's legit hashtag National Snake Day, haha. They have holidays for everybody. I mean, everything these days. I remember during this time going to Taylor's Instagram, and there were snakes everywhere. Every comment was a snake emoji. I think I even commented a snake. I'm such a follower. But I remember everyone was ragging on her because Kim tried to make her look like she was being dishonest. When, in all reality, we know who the real monster here is. I mean, look at Kanye West now. The power move here is the long game. Taylor waited years. She let the public perception of both Kanye and Kim completely shift. She let the narrative correct itself. And now, she's not just getting revenge, she's writing the definitive history. She is cementing her version of events into the pop culture canon. And in doing so, she's ensuring that when people think of that feud, they will think of her songs, not Kim's Snapchat. That is a power move of epic proportions.
Me and Taylor might still have sex.
Unlike this close to overexposure.
Oh, well this one is I think this is a really cool thing to have.
I know,
definitely.
I mean, it's like a compliment kind of.
Yeah.
But all of this, the feuds, the alliances, is framed by the album's central narrative. The transformation from a hidden, private life to a very public, powerful one. And guys, remember Joe Alwyn? The guy that was with Taylor Swift for like 6 years, but we never heard about him? Well, on her song, The Fate of Ophelia, Taylor flips Ophelia's drowning tragedy on its head. Fans think that the "dug me out of my grave" line is all about Travis rescuing her from the emotional mess that era with Joe left behind. There's a line, "All that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Which fans are convinced is Taylor throwing shade at her super low-key 6-year stint with Joe, implying he was just waiting while she was stagnating? According to this album, it looks like Travis has been making Taylor very, very happy, especially in her song Would.
I don't know if Kim Kardashian was actually jealous of Taylor Swift, but I wouldn't be surprised. But what I found to be more interesting is how she not only egged on a man, but also joined him in publicly harassing and humiliating another woman trying to take her down, but didn't stop to think that, hey, if this doesn't actually work out and this is how he treats women publicly, how's he gonna treat me?
The lyrics read, "Forgive me, it sounds cocky. He monetized me and opened my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see his love with it, was the key that opened my thighs." Let's pause. Taylor talking about getting wet in Actually Romantic, now talking about taking wood? She continues, "She said the curse on me was broken by your magic wand." Taylor's in her horny era, and she's not one to speak publicly about her sex life, but she is clearly writing about it in his music. And the power move here is the ultimate reclamation. His podcast is titled New Heights. And speaking of the podcast, it looks like in the song Would, there's a new heights of manhood mentioned. This is not a coincidence. This is Taylor fully integrating her narrative with his brand, merging her musical empire with his football and podcasting empire. She is building a dynasty, and every lyric is a brick. So, after all that, I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Do you love this album? Do you love it? Do you just like it? Are you unimpressed? Because some people aren't too impressed with the writing. It kind of gives me Dixie Chicks energy, or, I'm sorry, the Chicks. I can never remember who you can't say the Dixie Chicks. I think they're the Chicks now. So yeah, look at my shirt. Looks good, actually looks really good on this camera. One of you guys sent me this like years ago, and I still wear this shirt all the time. So thank you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden power moves behind the life of a showgirl. Let me know if you are streaming the album. The owl emoji is the symbol for it. So drop the owl emoji in the comments if you're listening. This was an unpacking of all the layers, and I feel like we only just scratched the surface. Let me know what I missed down below. I'll see you guys soon. Meanwhile, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more celebrity gossips like this. Bye, guys.